What up, my dudes? Welcome to another playthrough of Outer Worlds 2. Been a hot minute since I've been playing this one. We just got freshly out of Octopath Traveler 0. We put about 150 hours into that bad boy, so now we're starting to get back to a different lineup of games. We got to get back into Outer Worlds 2, which is here we are now. If you're just joining us, we do have a full playlist of every single game that I do play. So if you guys did miss one, I have it on our YT channel there, over at Midwest Place. So anyways, let's see if we can get this bad boy out rocking, shall we? Not sure exactly where I'm at. The last one we had to do, basically I just had to figure out all the controls again, so this time around, good to go. See. Yeah. Hopefully I got everything working. I think so. Alright, I don't even know what I'm doing. Probably running around like an idiot like I normally do. Hopefully they don't start shooting me. Last time I came in here, I about went down. Trying to figure out what return the biologist, return to the trooper. Huh. So do we give it to the biologist or to the trooper? The biologist. I'm trying to figure out which one to give it to, Bradford or Wentworth. Okay, so we'll probably give it, we'll better save it here, just in case if shit gets buck wild.
You've returned. I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me?
Is that Wentworth? Huh. Wait a minute. Trying to figure out who to give it to. Giving the Bradford is a better decision for the fort. Is that Bradford? Who's went? Hold on a second. I'm gonna give it to the other one. You.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa?
Yeah.
Auntie's Choice has bred mantisaurs as weapons for decades. They've gone through a number of refinements, but they're functionally the same mantisaurs we began with. What's more, we have never witnessed them mutate in any meaningful way.
Turner
Not in
googly
our
eyes.
labs, not in the wild. But here, on Dorado, they've done something remarkable. Inundated with Zyranium from the river, the mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be the first to do so.
Oh yeah, fascinating. Your career is not good enough reason for me to run afoul of your chain command. And where's his line about his abilities and using it as a ruse? Huh. Okay, so we should probably give it to her.
Oh, thank law. Here's the reward I promised. I am downright giddy to get it into my lab so I can start my experiments.
Am I supposed to be overjoyed at this turn of events?
I have no idea.
I'm doing my utmost to act as if none of this is happening at all.
Mantisaurs, eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did
Loading.
they follow those folks back from that nest?
Maybe?
Let's find.
So do we gotta take him out or what? Let's do it. I just don't want to fight the other one.
Emergency protocols ready.
Oh man.
Please seek treatment for bodily trauma soon.
I just don't want to shoot the wrong one on accident. Have to fight me.
Consider recalibrating your weapon's sighting method.
Got a good guy, bad guy.
Beg your patience. I'm not ready.
Damn, I shot in between them.
You are leaking an alarming amount of fluids, Commander.
That I am. Getting way too buck wild for me. Uh oh.
With the manse dead, I presume we must notify its second in command, which is probably one of the local sprats.
Boy, he's a delightful one, isn't he? Always delightful. What up, Josh? Out the bushes, buddy? Hey, holding up. Are they still fighting over there? Gee, mini. I don't want to mess with them. All is well. How you doing, fella? You still?
Well, that certainly was a horrific bit of chaos. But you made the right decision by giving the pupa to me. The research value it will provide is enormous.
Yeah? Just still do a Fortnite action? Awesome. Hanging with Sizzle and the rest? Sizzle McGrizzle! Yeah, hell yeah, buddy. Yeah, not doing too bad. Getting buck wild. It's good old Tuesday, or as I like to call it, Monday number 2. But we're doing all right.
Absolutely. And that research will bring me promotions, wealth, and status that is long overdue. My genius will ascend the corporate ladder, and they will be lucky to have me. Yes, you have your bits, and I will have a long, illustrious career spanning decades. Works out perfectly for both of us.
Yeah,
and
sure
now
does.
You should be off to your next adventure.
Right, and I have no idea how she does her hair that way. But yeah, did you ever get Arc Raiders? Didn't decide to jump into that bad boy? Need to figure out
In the lab, not responsible for night
where
sweats
that
or
other one
prolonged
is. I don't
glossolalia.
know where it is. What is
for anyone
this?
out there who just lost out on a big promotion.
On the
Keep your
trail
chin
for a
up.
traitor.
Next time.
Oh. But yeah, playing a little bit of Outer Worlds 2. As per usual, getting back into some other ones. Had about 150 hours in Octopath Traveler 0. Ended up finally beating it, which was awesome. Now I got Resident Evil 9 waiting in the wakes. I got Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I got too many to get to. I still got to beat Expedition 33. Finally getting to the backlog, and eventually I'll get into Final Fantasy 9. Get that going too. But we also have Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3, the 2D, 3D remakes. I'm like, what the hell? There's not enough time in the day. Not enough time in the day, my dude. Hopefully. Oh shit, that's a long ways down. We don't want to go down there. Swear there's an elevator I could just take.
Vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Pretty sure I could just take this.
Back to it. This one goes out to all
Maybe?
those aspiring to
But yeah, it's getting kind of crazy as usual. But you never really know. All the
climb the
shenanigans we got going on over here. What's up, Lady Luck? We got going on. Do 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 do.
Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
And burning for you.
Oh yeah, the other one. Yeah, when we were hanging out and you were doing emotes and stuff. Yeah, that was a little while back. That was a good time. Oh shit, that's a long ways to jump over there. Whee! The bubbles. That was a pretty cool one. Yeah, how you been? How's everything going? You do have cool weapons.
Once your mission in Arcadia is complete, what do you
Oh god, please make it. You're sleepy? Why are you so sleepy? I got a raid in 50 minutes. Damn.
surprising? I have
You
programmed
have
many
to
an
raid
automechanical
50
in my
minutes?
time,
As
but
in, like,
I still underestimated your
it's your
settings
job to play
as a
14?
companion.
I had no
A valid
idea
unit
you
is
were a
always
professional
reliable.
Final Fantasy
Some
14 player that got
maintenance may
paid
be
to do
required,
that.
and units are not subject
That is
to
insane.
warranty protections.
So you like Mr. Happy, huh? Yeah. You sponsored by Square Enix? I've been playing all their games since the 80s and I'm still not sponsored by them. Maybe it's all the times that I made got on them about 11. Who knows? You're funny. I've never heard anybody say I have to be on, but I guess then again I'm not in the hardcore raid series season or whatever either. Don't compare me to Mr. Happy. It'd be like what's her name, the bunny chick. I can't think of her. What's her name? Fuck. What is her name? Zeppla? Zeppla. There it is. There you go. You and Zeppla can hang out, or MTQ. You can be like her, I suppose, or I wouldn't really put you in a category with Mione. Mione's just informative. In fact, I don't even think he does raids. He's just more of a, here's the new update and the new boots you can get. It's just about anybody can make those videos, really, but I'm glad he's out there doing it. People want to be up to date. You can't stand Mione? Him and his, hello, I'm Mione. He's got that weird, like, is he a New Zealander or is he British? I can't tell. I'm in all their Discords, so I talk to Mr. Happy every once in a while. I know quite a few of the Final Fantasy XI creators as well.
All right, step forward.
Speakers Network, Lakeel and all those guys over there. We got Work to Game, Brian over there, him and his buddy.
Just a moment.
Bunch of other
Allowing
things.
anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Right, I'll get on that. Always look at this new glam. It's so cute, but only on my character. Hello, I'm Mione. That's the way he is. Oh man, I did feel bad for him at one point in time because he had to ride, like, when he made his videos, he had really shitty internet, and he had to take like a train ride into town to use the local internet. I don't know, at the library or something. You had to take a train. That's wild. I'm a resident already. I left only because, ooh. Skip the rigmarole.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Interesting. So the thing, he's a narcissistic character. He has over it. Oh, well, the thing about Mione is he doesn't, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but some people would mean it as a mean way. But Mione doesn't look the way his voice sounds. If you know what I mean. Like, he's got that golden voice, baby. But when you see him, you're like, you don't match. So, I don't know. Some people have that voice, so I guess. Such your refugee encampments. Danger's never stopped me before. Step aside. You cautious peasant. Wow.
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, You won't have to find out.
Sure. Foot in ass. Like corpse husband? Yeah, I suppose. I could see that. There's just a lot of people that are just really weird in our community, specifically for Final Fantasy XIV. I know we're playing Outer Worlds 2 for the people that are watching on other platforms. But if you guys play 14, you would know. I've been in it since 2010 when in beta, so I've seen the communities change here and there, and you would think that I'd be more famous. But since I'm not on camera and I don't make videos specifically for one game only, I am not that cool. And still not that old. You're saying he's old? I think he is old, isn't he? I can't remember how old he is. You people sure take your predictions seriously. I thought refugee encampments were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here.
Why don't you become a YouTuber? I was going to say, I already am. I run 3 different YouTube channels. You know this. I have all kinds of stuff on my YouTube channels. A VTuber. I also done VTuber stuff. I have a lot of those in there. I've actually done streams with my VTuber. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I need to redo him because he's kind of an old model. But VTubers wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. It's becoming increasingly more popular to be a VTuber, especially I've seen on TikTok a lot of people use them. But that community's pretty intense too, though, for the most part.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
We don't come around here. Be like me, PvP main. That is crazy. Because you are literally the only person I know that loves PvP 14. Which there probably needs to be more people like you. What's up, Gohan? Sorry, I didn't say hi. I seen you come in, but lady. But yeah, literally everybody thinks Final Fantasy XIV's PvP is absolutely hot garbage, and they don't want to go anywhere near it. So for someone to be as optimistic and crazy about PvP in 14 boggles my mind. But they redid a lot of stuff in that game to make it better and more fun to play a lot of scenarios. Yes, you are part of that very small percentage. I can tell you this because of my experience over the years of talking to folks in that game and friends of mine that I've tried to get to play 14 and like, oh, is there PvP in it? So like a lot of people that I know, if they're playing World of Warcraft or let's say Elder Scrolls, I had a friend of mine that I showed him 14's PvP, and he comes from Elder Scrolls Online, and he fucking laughed so hard. He was like, who the fuck would play that dog shit? He goes, I would never play 14 PvP. That is a joke. And he went about his day, and I was like, damn. Like, that is intense. I was like, all right, I guess. I was like, man. He goes, you need to join me and play a real game with PvP. I was like, dang. You tell him, Lady Luck. Yeah, well, I mean, he also thinks 14 in general is just a weeb garbage game anyway, so. There's people that are not in part of the 14 community definitely have a certain view of how Final Fantasy 14 is. And that is definitely, they think it's like a cat girl weeb game for weirdos, so. And it didn't used to be that way. 14 actually had its rightful place among other just casuals and other things in between. The greatest MMO of all time. I would like to agree with you because I like Final Fantasy games, but WoW players are calling. They may want to talk to you because they have way more people and been around way longer. That is probably the greatest MMO of all time because of the fact of the numbers and how long it's been around. So yeah, they will never get over that game. There's WoW players that came to 14 and then they left. Eventually went back to WoW because WoW is just it ultimately is ingrained in pop culture and everything else. 14 is not. Sorry, it's just not a thing, and it never will be. Its top popularity was during Shadowbringers, and anything after that, it just took a huge dip.
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
I'd rather not talk to him. It's the Pantera and anything after there was complete failure, right? But then you gotta understand, you guys, 14 players also have to go up against other MMOs that have been established for a really, really long time. And they also have Final Fantasy 11 players. So 11 players, if you talk to the hardcore ones that don't play 14, they think 14 is also garbage. They would take 11 over 14 any day of the week, even with its old clunky mechanics. So there's so many players that I play with in Final Fantasy 11 that I ask them, was like, hey, did you play the newest content in 14? And they're like, no, we don't do none of that bullshit. I was like, what is wrong with you people? I play everything, so I'm a very, I guess, easygoing gamer. I play anything, everything for the most part.
I remember this place before the war.
Protocols not yet
I don't
charged.
mind.
Peaceful silence.
What is it?
I must regain
Giving
my
something a
vigor.
chance, but like, look at like Call of Duty games. I don't really get into those Battlefields, even though I own most of them and I played through like the story campaigns, which are only a few hours long. Everybody just plays them for the multiplayer. Same much like Fortnite and other games like it. But those games are not enough to keep me entertained, because eventually you just run around the same map, doing the same things, doing the same bullshit over and over and over and over again. And that to me is fucking boring. I want to see the next thing, the next part of the story. I hate doing repetition things, so that's one flaw in me that, like even when you play PvP, that shit would get boring to me. And it did get boring to me very quickly. I'll play a few rounds and get out, get my items and get out, because there's nothing else to it. But they do change it up though with the new series and with the new seasons. Like look at Fortnite and Battlefield right now in Call of Duty. They bring out new seasons with new things to do. So the thing about Final Fantasy 14, the devs fix problems. Yes and no. They listen, but they don't listen. So I don't know if they listen to the right crowd sometimes. WoW or Blizzard listens quite a bit for the most part, and they will do more things, and they add stuff in like all the weird cheater software shit that they need in WoW, as opposed to what 14 does, where you can get in trouble for that. So I mean, I don't know. It's a weird line. It's a weird line to cross, I guess. Introduce groundbreaking changes to the game. I don't know if it's groundbreaking changes. Played that game for 16 years. I've seen them change quite a bit. I've also seen them take things away from players that they hated the changes. Supposedly all the job systems right now are broken, and they're supposed to pick them or fix them in 8.0. At least that's what Yoshi P's figuring out. With the release of Dawn Trail, it literally killed Final Fantasy 14. It yeah, I don't know. A lot of players dropped off like a champ. So I mean, I'll still play it for the story-wise that they have stuff to continue, because I've played the game forever, but
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency.
Oh, damn.
New arrivals. Of an independent operative nature, one presumes. Did the abbot
Man,
assign you
this
to
chick would
help?
be intense on a date. She'd be like, do you like me? Do you want to make out? Do you want to get it on sideways? All right, thanks for the lunch or the dinner. I don't have time for our movie, but we have time to do the horizontal monster mash, and you're going to have to leave promptly. Seems you need it. No, it seems the composition is involved. We should discuss.
So you are an independent operative. My estimations were largely correct. Well then, I may have something for you. Infrastructure requests from the displaced exceed present resource capacity. The mounting accumulation of prevailing desideratum is regrettably beyond us. Or beyond me, more to the point. I am simply one person, impossibly stretched thin, and unable to attend to the needs of the displaced.
Ooh, damn. That is pretty bad. All right, so I was looking into some stuff. Dawn Trail's an anime beach episode. Kind of. It's supposed to be a vacation episode, which they incorporated a lot of Final Fantasy IX elements, which basically saved the whole expansion. But Yoshi P, since the end of A Realm Reborn storyline with Zodiark and Hydaelyn, basically, it seems like to me, doesn't sometimes know what the hell they're doing over at Square Enix, because they steal a lot of shit from other Final Fantasy games, and that's why when I see Final Fantasy 14 players that's never played another single Final Fantasy game in the series, throws me off really bad. And the reason why that is because they're so shocked when they see a new enemy or a new boss or this or that. And I'm like, they stole that from 4, they stole that from 5, they stole that from 13, they stole it from this. I'm like, Yoshi P, what the fuck you doing? You're just stealing storylines from every other Final Fantasy and then putting it into 14 and reconfiguring it so that way people think it's new content. I'm like, bullshit. Like, Kryles from this game, this is this. Quit stealing stuff. Now, the original Final Fantasy 14 is basically its own game, but it's a rip-off of Final Fantasy 11. The 11 story and 14 story are very similar with Beastmen in... I don't know so much about the Empire in 14, but that's more Star Wars-ish. But anyway, that stuff is kind of its own contained story, and then anything past that, he just pulls from other Final Fantasies. I played Final Fantasy VI to now, yeah. I mean, well, he doesn't steal so much... Those ones, he adds events from. So, like, the events with crossover for 15, 11, 13. I don't think he's ever done anything with 10. And he's done 12 and 13. What else did he do? 15 crossover. There's a 16 crossover. So everything from there. And then all the storylines and all the small stuff, like the mage quest line is from Final Fantasy 11 with Shannon Toto, and also with... oh, shoot, what's her name? One of the other girls from 11. So, anyway, 14's a theme park. Yoshi P just steals ideas. That's all he does. I know, like, 14 players call him daddy, but he ain't my fucking daddy. I can tell you that right now. Even though he did a really good job of saving that game.
One priority concern stands out. Well, something of a dispute, really. One where my latest near-future prognostics report may provide some guidance. Tell me, what do you know of the exclusion zone?
I don't know jack shit about that. From my outsider perspective, I've heard a lot of better things about 14 community. That it's very true. Final Fantasy 14's community is better than WoW's community. WoW can be very toxic. So if you played World of Warcraft and you're a new player, you're going to get bombarded by everything. 14 is very welcoming. But the only problem about 14 is you can't say anything bad about the game because they're very white knightish. They will attack you. Profusely. So me talking shit about 14, but nobody cares about me, so it don't really matter what I say. But anyway, yeah. So 14 is very welcoming, I think, as a game, and in general, doing dungeons, creating characters. There's a lot of helpful people in that game, so it works out really well. That he's going to do something with, like, Realm Reborn. I've heard that too. So Yoshi P is supposed to revamp 14 because he knows that it went downhill after Dawn Trail. Like, it scared the shit out of him of how far people have dropped off for player count. So Yoshi P is going to revamp it and make it a Realm reborn kind of thing, and redo all the jobs and do a bunch of other shit. So he's supposed to change a bunch of things for 14. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe he'll do something about it, but I mean, that's kind of my rant about 14. I think it's a great game. I think people should play it. I just think that you need to realize of how old the game engine is and how much spaghetti bullshit code is in that game to know that there's limitations to it, and there's other games out there that are newer, bigger, and better and badder. But with that said, 14 is ingrained with a lot of old ideals and the way MMOs used to be. So when you play Final Fantasy 14 from the get-go, it's very slow. Just take it all in and take your time, and it does get better eventually. But it's a very slow grind to a halt. Like, it's a lot of delivery quests and a lot of bullshit that will drag you down and make it link that it's not that fun. But once you get into the story, let me give you a quick example. I know I'm on a rant here, but I had a buddy of mine that joined Final Fantasy 14, and he was a WoW player at the first and foremost mind. So his idea of playing through the game is to blow through the story, get to the end game, and then realize in Final Fantasy 14 that there isn't any end game content. It is not like Final Fantasy 11 or WoW or EverQuest or any of those other games. The end game is nothing compared to those games in 14. 14's entire base is to play through the story and like your adventure, or you playing through the entire story is what it's about. So from A Realm Reborn to the end of Dawn Trail, that's the journey. The whole journey is the experience, and that's what you're supposed to get out of it. Not to get to the end game for the end game raids and shit. I mean, they have those, but it's not quite like what WoW is. Not even fucking close. So if you're playing Final Fantasy XIV, do not bull ram through the story, because let me put it this way: it's a JRPG MMO. It's not an MMO JRPG. It's not MMO first. It's the other way around. It's story based, then MMO. Just remember that. So it's, if you're not into the story, you're not going to like the game. That simple. I can tell you right now. Because 14 puts you in the story, so you're the main scenario character. You are the character. The story surrounds yourself with other characters. And WoW, you're a bystander. So you are on the outside looking in. You like do the events, you do all the bullshit, and then you're watching the story unfold, but you're not in it. It's like, I don't know, you're just there. But in 14, you are the story. So you're the Warrior of Light, and it puts an emphasis on that. And you don't have to change like fucking 14 characters just to try everything out. Like if you want to change things in WoW, you have to change and make a brand new character every time you want to be like a paladin or a warlock or whatever the hell it is you're doing. In 14, you just change jobs right on the fly. One character, bam. So there's pros and cons in both. If you guys really want a breakdown of it, I can't do it here on an Outer Worlds 2 playthrough, but I can tell you that there's plenty of shit on YouTube out there that people will compare WoW and versus 14 if you really want to break it down. But just remember, it's all about the story. If you love Final Fantasy games, you should love Final Fantasy 14. Dive right into it. Anyway, Lady Luck, facts. What do you mean that they don't care about you? You're Mr. Chod Fantasy. I am not. I'm just telling you my opinion about what I've seen throughout the years of playing Final Fantasy XIV and how the community's changed and what the game, to me, seems like how it is. And talking to others, that's what it seems like. It's just always about the story. Don't bull ram through it. Enjoy it. As back to my buddy, though, that what I told you that bull ram through it, he got to the end and was just very disappointed. He's like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, you just screwed yourself out of hours of content just because you wanted to get to the end, and that's not the point of the game. There you go. I mean, if you want to do that, you might as well treat every game like that. Just, oh, you're done. Just go to the game over screen. Just look it up on YouTube. I beat the game. I'm done. Plus your uncle works at Square Enix. Oh my god. What am I gonna do with you, Gohan? There's my rant for the night. Clip it, do whatever you gotta do. I don't know. Let's get back at it.
Excuse me, but the intricate dance of the cosmos is anything but shady. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
I should probably put a disclaimer in this stream that if you want to skip my Final Fantasy XIV monologue, you need to don't watch this part of Outer Worlds 2 because it's all about Final Fantasy XIV. I beat the game. Does the speedrun glitch? Oh yeah, like I just beat it. So someone like beat Red Dead Redemption and shit like that in like 19-20 minutes or something. It's fucking crazy.
We don't know, and therein lies the frustration. The seer
I wonder
has
what the speedrun is on this
for anyone who enters the exclusion zone.
Hold on here.
Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore,
Speedrun
and I
time
quote, an
on Outer
outside
Worlds 2.
mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute.
Holy
We
shit.
can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Will you help us? Will you be our outside mediator, as was foretold?
That's crazy. Someone beat this game in 24 to 34 minutes. Let's do Final Fantasy XIV for shits and giggles. XIV. Speedrun. So, A Realm Reborn main scenario quest MSQ, single session being roughly about 14 hours and 30 minutes. Multi-day speedrun of the entire MSQ, patch 2.0 to 6.2. So it's still on a speedrun record of fastest times is usually 20 hours to 30 hours because of probably all the forced cutscenes. Dawn Trail, someone beat it in 17 hours and 29 minutes. Crazy. I don't like people like who only want flashy stuff and only 4K graphics with no story. Yeah, I mean I don't know. I'm right there with you. I don't like that shit either. I don't care about all the shiny stuff as long as it's got a good story. Where do I even begin? If you believe in both sides,
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. Feel free to speak with the voice of the displaced herself if you aren't already acquainted. Any questions before you get started?
I like how this chick, I just went on this monologue talking about 14, right? And this chick's like, hurry up and talk to me. Get out of my fucking face. And I've been here for like 40 minutes. I'm talking about shit that has nothing to do with what she's got going on. I love it.
I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she
Nothing but
cleaves
good
to her
times.
principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people,
Just find the
stubbornly defying an
obtuse.
order barricade.
I'll work on that. But yeah, we got so many games to play though. I don't know, Lady Luck, I got a question for you. I know you're hardcore with Final Fantasy 14, but is that the only game you play? Or do you kind of dabble a little bit of here and there? Just curious, because there's a lot of players out there that literally only play Final Fantasy 14. And there's only players out there that only play Final Fantasy 11 or WoW or whatever. But those are MMOs. MMOs will suck you in like a champ. I am not one of those people. I play multiple different games. Clearly, just got done with Octopath Traveler 0. Now we're doing Outer Worlds 2. Crazy. I'm earning enough trust.
According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact.
Every Resident Evil game, yeah. Great. Yeah, I have Resident Evil 9. I just gotta get it installed and play it. But I wanted to get to a couple other games. I'll probably get towards the end of the month on that one. Fatal Frame, those are always good games. Parasite Eve is always a good one. Silent Hill are good. I did a playthrough of all that stuff. Did you ever play Clock Tower? Crazy. It's a good game too. With the big scissors guy. I was thinking of your thing, Gohan, about beat the game. So AVGN, or Angry Video Game Nerd, has this one episode. I can't remember which one it is, but he has a beat a game button or whatever. And he just hits it. He's like, you want to beat this game? Hits the button. I beat it. That's what these people need. I played Clock Tower. Yeah, Clock Tower gets pretty crazy. I played them when they all first came out. A lot of these ones, including, well, they just came out with a Fatal Frame game, didn't they? Or they remade one or something.
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's
I'll have to
forecast
find that
modeling
video for you,
methods.
Gohan.
He's just
I'll
down
tag
the
you in
road
it.
from here. Many people around camp support or
pretty funny.
object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Okay, that's maybe what I was thinking of, is the Crimson one or whatever have you.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating
damn.
provisions and supplies for the displaced.
She's fucking intense. What do you have to sell, I
haven't
guess?
any time for idle chatter, but I suppose I can carve out a moment for urgent business.
Didn't they already make the Persona 4 remake? I know I played that. Persona 4 Revival, right? Yeah, that's already out, I thought. Oh no, it's between April 26th and March 27th. It is not out. Okay, so that's the Revival. Which one did I play? Was it Persona 4 Gold, maybe? Wonder what the difference between Revival and Gold is. Yeah, Persona 4 Golden. That's what I played. It came out in 2023. But on Steam on 2020, on PlayStation 4 was 2023. And Xbox and Switch. And then, yeah, Persona 3 Reloaded. I've seen that one. And Vita, yeah. So I played 3 and 4. 5 was really good too, and they remade it and added some other stuff. Well, didn't remake it, but just added DLC characters. Or added a new character, if I remember right. But yeah, those are great games. Personas. Atlas is a great company. They do a good job. I love the Catherine. They did a remaster, I think. Yep. What are we doing here? Getting shirts? I don't think I buy anything.
That goes out to the
I
dedicated
just sell my
employees
junk.
of the Progressive Acquisitions
Got too much
Department.
junk in your
Awesome
trunk,
to all you
baby.
brave soldiers
Ooh,
fighting
what the
on
fuck is
behalf of
that? Is that a
individual
sword?
freedom and personal responsibility.
That
Next up,
looks
something reasonably
expensive.
peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is
Those are
presently
cool, but
allowed.
I noticed that a lot of shit in this game is garbage.
Hey, you there.
Like buying stuff is completely worthless. Huge RPG horror, first person, third person MMO. Oh my god, that's quite a list you have there. I'm an everything gamer, so I don't know. Just put all the above. I'll play strategy games, I'll play whatever, but mostly games that have more story. Just so you can probably just put me as a story-oriented type of player more than anything. Shut this fucking door. No, don't open the door. I don't know if that cost me anything or not. See my Call of Duty ACH clips. Yeah, did you put them on TikTok? Or you just put them on, I don't know if you just... I don't even know, do I have food in here? How the fuck do I eat food? Do I not have any food? What am I doing? Hold on here. Yeah, I have a bunch of food, but how come I can't eat it? What's going on here? I'm a single player type of gamer. I rarely play online games. No worries. Twitter. All your stuff's on Twitter?
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness.
No
but it's
shit. Call a lift. What am I doing here? I think I'm just talking to people, right?
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment.
Oh, yeah?
My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then. I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
Maybe? I can send you some clips. Yeah, I mean, you can always send them to me on Discord or even in TikTok. Like, send me a message or something. But yeah, mostly on Discord, even if you post them in Discord. Hold on. Let me see. I think there's a section I have for stuff like that. What is it? It's under... I don't know. Let me see. Our moments. Screenshots. Maybe I can make a new section for you if you want to put them in there, but... I'll look. I'm a very competitive gamer. I mean, that's good. There needs to be folks out there that are all about... I mean, I don't mind about being competitive. I can tell you right now, I'm not the best at everything, so... I am not perfect, but I don't mind it. I'm not much, you know... I don't get my jollies rocking sideways when or I'm in a match against people. I don't really care too much. But some people do. I used to be stuck on NBA 2K games till I actually tried playing different games. You played a lot of Smite, I got you. Which is weird because I grew up with Nintendo games. Yeah, that is weird. But a lot of people played 2K, I think. It was popular for a while. I don't even know if people still play it or not, though. I can't remember. Yeah, just send them to me. I don't know where. You can also... I don't know. I always thought maybe I should put it under, like, gaming clips or some shit. But I'll look. I mean, I don't know. That's fine. Even if you grew up playing that, it doesn't matter. I haven't seen anybody play Smite in a really long time.
We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem.
Oh,
the
yeah?
Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
Dude, so you mentioned Turok Rage Wars. I remember playing the fuck out of Turok on N64, and they just made a remaster. I think it's Turok 1, 2, and 3. And I was actually talking with a friend of mine about that, and I told him about... He brought up Conker's Bad Fur Day on the N64. And so I told him about the rare replay, which they have on Nintendo, because he remembers Conker's Bad Fur Day, like, Reloaded or whatever it was. Locked and Reloaded or some shit. He said he didn't like that one because it was remastered. Didn't like. He wanted to play the original. So I was like, yeah, just get the rare replay. It's got not Donkey. I don't think it has Donkey Kong, but it has Banjo and Kazooie has GoldenEye on there. It has a bunch of other shit, but it has Conkers on it. And so now I seen him tonight on playing that right now. He's fucking obsessed with that one. But Turok though, that was a great game. I actually want to I'm gonna stream one of those eventually. I'll just get the remastered version of Turok and we'll play the fuck out of that. That was a fun one. They do, but no one enjoys them nowadays. Just quick cash grabs. Oh, for the NBA 2K games. Yeah, I mean, look at the Madden ones and college other ones as well. Yeah, they go down in price so fucking quick too, by the way. Crazy. Hey, thanks for liking the live, by the way, Joe. Also played a lot of boomer shooters. Quake, Arena, yep, those are always good ones. Doom, Wolfenstein, all those are pretty good. Counter-Strike. I haven't played Counter-Strike in a long time. What was the other one? Soulcom. I used to play the fuck out of Soulcom in a long time too. So your little department does?
More what to watch out for. Advisement on adhering to the plan. Forecasts of probabilistic dangers. Elements of larger predictions made relevant to groups and individuals. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
What? Can you at least give me the fucking lottery numbers, dude? Big fan of Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a good one. I want to play through all those. Still the rumor of Kingdom Hearts 4, but they spent like 10 years making Kingdom Hearts 3, and plus all the weird convoluted storylines. If you didn't play the Game Boy games, or like Game Boy, was it Game Boy Advance or is it DS? I don't know. I have a few of them on my shelf there, but I haven't played the DS in a long time. I should charge those. Mortal Kombat, yeah, Tekken Soul. I was a Street Fighter guy over all of them. Mortal Kombat was always pretty good, but Street Fighter is my jam. Ryu, I always called him Ryu, but I don't care. But Ryu's my favorite character, specifically Evil Ryu. Or Ryu, I guess. Mortal Kombat, if I was gonna pick somebody, is probably Reptile. Reptile is my favorite. Game Boy, yeah. But there's also a Chain Memories, and for Kingdom Hearts, they have like was it Kingdom Hearts 1.5 or 1.2 or something, and then Kingdom Hearts 2.5 remix or remake. They included all the stories in them, so you can play all of them. Crazy. I remember, so the Game Boy Advanced, speaking of that, I think it's the DS, the first one, not the DS Lite, but the DS. I think you can use either ones. But the Game Boy Advance, you can hook up. The reason why I bought like 4 of them at one point in time when they were like a little bit older. But you can play it online now, but it's Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And you can play that game, and you had to have 4 players. You had to have 4 Game Boy Advances or DSs and hook them all up in the player ports of the GameCube to play that game for 4-player. Crazy. I also have it for the Switch now, and I can play online with other characters that can jump in and out, which is awesome. I still have Kingdom Hearts Chains of Memories on my Game Boy Advance. It's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have it as well somewhere around here. All the Kingdom Hearts games throughout the years. They also had Kingdom Hearts, like, there's like a mobile game that they had at one point too, if I remember right. But I can't remember what it was about. I think it was only in Japan though. Unforeseen factors.
Unforeseen factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally,
that's unknown.
Known knowns. You follow?
No, I don't, but whatever works.
Matriarch's mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why, I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
Exactly. Overall, I'm a gamer. So lucky you get playing everything. Same. I had cousins that were well off, if you will. And so they had like every single NES game, Sega game, and Super Nintendo game you could think of when we were growing up. Plus, growing up, I grew up with every single system, and I own almost every system, except for some of the weird ones like ColecoVision and Television shit like that. I have an Atari. The original, if you have, there's game systems with games from the Atari all the way up to present day PS5 and Xbox Series X, and a large category of games that go with them. I just collected them over the years and just had them. So, good stuff. Now you're just super old. No, actually, I just inherited a lot of that older stuff. A lot of hand-me-downs. Stuff when they didn't have it. And garage sales. Garage sales were really good. When I was real little, me and my grandmother used to go around and buy a lot of old shit, though, too. Yeah, the dinosaurs were here. Yep. Actually, the dinosaurs were really way fossilized by the time I got to them. I just got their bones afterwards. Favorite game in the world? That's a hard question. I can't answer that because I like too many games from different genres and different systems. Did you guys ever play? Speaking of old games, what the hell's that game called? Dinosaur something. And she made me think of it. Let's do Super NES dinosaur games. Dino City. Yep. Plays Jurassic Park. Look up Dino City. We're Back's a good one. It's a good movie too. But for the Super Nintendo, that one's a fun 2-player game. I like that one as well. Final Fantasy 14. No, I'm good. Been playing every day since 2013. That's a long time too. Used to collect games, now I collect tools. I collect both. I get what you're throwing down though. What's this guy doing?
I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
Well, tools is well needed as well. Good to be well-rounded. You know, one person here, I swear by the orders of predictive methods. This guy's just weird.
One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
Yeah, I can't tell. Like, if I'm looking at the stream preview, he looks like he's looking straight up. When I'm looking at the other screen that I'm watching, he's looking slightly up at my forehead, I guess.
True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means.
Uh-huh.
I foresee you have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
I foresee you sucking my ass and getting away from me. That's what I think about that.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
Ah, you must be the
Are you
Earth Directorate agent I was
Will
told to
Ferrell?
expect. Your
Like
punctuality
his child or
is
something?
commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Oh, yeah, I'll take a big cup of that bullshit. Why not? Start using smaller words. I'm going to start using bullets. That sounds like a Lady Luck line. No time for that. Ruth said we could help one another out. What in the void are you talking about?
Logic, primarily. The study of correct reasoning, sequence, consequence relation. But I see by the glaze in your eyes, that's of no interest to you, so
no,
let's
not
move
at
on,
all.
Shall we? The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That
Of course
said,
she was.
I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
I don't want to be here. I have to be here. What did you call me? I said that's a line that you would say. He said all that mumbo jumbo shit, and one line that I could reply with was either you start using small words or I'm going to start using bullets. Sounds like something you'd say. I yearn for a new Elder Scrolls game so bad. Well, Elder Scrolls 6 is on its way along with the Fallout 5, which I'm super excited about, and it's going to be canon to the show. So let's see what fucking direction we go with that, which I need to get back to Fallout 76, by the way. I'm going to play through all those as well. I got too much fucking games I got to play. Damn, I got too many games. I'm a woman who nearly killed me.
De Vries. Now, why does that name ring familiar? Landon,
Probably tried to murder you.
The De Vries?
I don't generally concern myself with passers through. If this De Vries was not a member of the Order, then It's unlikely we ever exchanged maths.
I think I got a fucking light bulb on his shoulder. I gotta see where I'm going at all times. Well, he's got a giant one on his shoulder on the other side. Is that Nicholas Tesla? What is this? Sheer Landon Wiley. Unlimited games, but no games. Exactly. Exactly how it is. Count yourself lucky.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Oh, yeah? Victor was making bombs for a woman named De Vries.
Well, praise the architect for small allowances. I'll speak with him. If you were able to talk him down, then hopefully his beliefs are not beyond curation.
Assign that task to me, High Scholar. Victor's obviously more dangerous than anyone knew. You shouldn't endanger yourself. The monastery needs its abbot now more than ever.
Your concern is greatly appreciated. However, I
guys are
think it's
weirdos,
best
right?
I speak with him personally. He'll confide more openly to me, plan willing.
He likes to play a little ass grabbing. That'll get him going, huh? A little fire under the ass. Don't worry, I already did some heavy lifting with this. What? When I cracked his psyche with a crab leg? Feeling dangerous with a bomb strapped to him. You should be fine.
How droll.
Now then, by exposing Victor's machinations, you've done the Order a good turn. Perhaps you would be interested in
You guys are
doing
turning
another?
on each other.
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zyranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger?
Stranger,
Would
you
an
say?
internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
I have a feeling you two give each other a kindly reach around every once in a while, but regardless of that, what more do you need to know, dude?
Earth Directorate Agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
Your daddy? I don't know. Stare solemnly into the distance. I ask myself that question every day.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
You don't say. You know what's funny, though? Go on, I'm surprised we haven't seen Jessie yet, but she's been busy, I assume. Thanks for the leads. I'll look into this. Just checking in, sure the order didn't intentionally attack Auntie's Choice. You supposedly be helping me. Yeah.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Well, if you're talking, let's see, predictions on Square Enix's will release the trailer for Final Fantasy XVII. Well, God forbid, you know, no offense to Yoshi P and Division 3, but hopefully they are fucking nowhere near Final Fantasy XVII. No offense to them, but Final Fantasy XVI was a good game. It had a great story for the most part. It was just the characters are very stiff. They remind me of Final Fantasy XIV. So I didn't enjoy that part. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake does a 10 times better way of conveying how the characters should move and act and do things and interact with stuff. So other than that, I think Final Fantasy XVII, most likely Square Enix is probably in figuring out the next story. It's most likely in development or at least pre-production. And release is probably not expected till 2030. So, or later. Because they're usually like, what, a 7-year development between when they make games for Final Fantasy, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. They're hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Yoshi isn't in charge of that. I would rather not mess with that. But right now they're working on Final Fantasy VII Remake, the third part of that one. So they're going to focus on that more than anything, I'd imagine. I need to lock in and like Capcom did. Well, we'll see. They need to do something.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Ooh, the guy next to you, what's his deal?
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yes.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on Seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
Yeah, you don't say. I too value a good lackey.
It's nice to be appreciated.
No,
Damn.
It's not like that at all. Our bond is an equitable partnership built upon a foundation of mutual respect and dedication to the plan. In fact, what would you put our combined efficacy rate at these days, Wiley?
I won't trouble our good agent here with the exact calculation, but the percentage
He thinks
is
I'm stupid.
Considerable.
I
You'd
dread
be
the
right.
day your immeasurable talent finally propels you into the upper echelons. Truly, Landon, the Order doesn't realize what it has in you.
That's pretty funny. Like how I do like how the NPCs interact, and if you have more than one NPC with you, like a companion, they will talk to each other and they'll bicker back and forth and have conversations, or they'll add something to the conversations depending on who you bring with them. So I always thought that was a nice little touch. So some of these dialogue options are just so out of pocket. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. I think that's what people complain about the most with Elder Scrolls and Fallout and games like this, where they just like, seems like the dialogue's limited, but then you got to limit it somehow because you have to get the story moving and however you're telling it, I guess. Having some of these predicted future seems pretty handy, huh?
Oh, indeed. I need to educate you on what you can see with your very eyes.
Indubitably,
There is
good
a
sir.
great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather novel situation. Without Wiley, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on
I think you two are precarious.
On us both. Why, Matriarch's mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development.
So it's your friends, colleagues, ass grabbers? What do we got going on here?
Both, I should hope. We've
okay.
been collaborating for many years, and, plan willing, for many more to come. Especially given how very uncertain life in the colony
And I believe
has
it.
become.
I'm glad you guys are all about it. Regardless, I'm glad you're having fun. Bromance with benefits, exactly. The BWB, baby.
That is a statue of the matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-order members at the moment, given recent troubles.
Good call, Gohan.
But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Oh, certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible
When this
to
baby hits
certain
88
members
miles,
of
you're
the
going to see
public
some serious shit.
shortly.
Ha! Good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit.
I
The
say, good
observatory
sir.
is a true sight to behold.
Quite.
Quite
right.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Whoa. Fucking attacking me, huh? Random stranger? What do we got going on here?
That's how you know it's working.
Whee! So now we gotta get the fuck out of here, I bet.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery? The Oracle?
The one Riley designed, right? Uses a tracking algorithm.
Is there... So weird. This is medical, right?
Never misses? Sounds ambitious, even for him. I'd give my
We've checked everything else. Everything else is stealing, I guess. I already have tons of vendor shit, but I could always use more lockpicks. What is this? Recipe? Oh yeah, baby. Compact rounds. Fruit. Yes. Cross grenades. I don't care about that stuff. I'll use a workbench, right? I don't like breaking down anything because unless I have two of them, you know, like this guy. Outer Worlds games give me a space steampunk vibe. I can see that. What'd you think of? Did you ever play Cyberpunk? Was it 2077? I streamed some of that. I never finished it, which I should because they added some storyline to that too. But this one's just basically Starfield or like Fallout New Vegas in space is what I get more from it. A gully suit, huh? Wow. No, I had all this extra shit in duplicate. Oh, is this another one too? Guess I don't remember grabbing all this shit. That I know of anyway. Yes, I love Cyberpunk. It's my favorite game. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. I think CD Projekt Red did a good job with that game. Considering it's his first-person type of game it made, because it's responsible for The Witcher. And Witcher is a fucking great game too. Do I have to go somewhere else? Can I talk to anybody else that's here? Fucking over there.
Everybody knows that I am indeed
can I not get on the thing? Better save it first before I do something stupid. Logged in 500 hours into that bad boy. Yeah, that's a good one too. Oh, she be sealed.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need
I didn't even mean to talk
help.
to you. Whoa, what the fuck? Shh, trade now, talk later. Putting my hand up to his lips, like, shh, shut your fucking mouth. Tell me what you have to sell. You don't even know me. Keep it together, doctor.
Forgive me. I had almost lost hope of seeing you in the flesh. You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future.
Oh, of course.
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here
And
you
say
are.
that we'd go streaking
a
into
dashing
the quad?
outsider standing before me.
Well, there's two guys up there ass grabbing each other. Do you want to go ask them? Or, downright ridiculous even. If you're saying you got a job for me to do, say it plainly.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but two imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Well, I mean, you know, I fancy myself some of a medical professional, if you will.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray.
Right.
Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
I'm like a fruit smoothie, dude. You guys gotta take me on the go. Before I get that, I had another thing.
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so
Hey, welcome to
is
present day.
blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as
Pills
we're
everywhere.
overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Is that what that means? Shit.
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lamping.
Who?
Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Who knows what he's been doing with his hand?
Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
Sure. He just described the American healthcare system. You better fucking believe it. Sounds expensive too. Mushroom. Recipe. How much is that? 400? Trauma kits. Ooh, how much is that? 350? Why not?
Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as executive drainage manager.
We gotta see what's in our inventory. Hey, I got a couple points available.
And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter
It's guns up to actually no. Do another speech.
Of Sisty Bits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant.
I want to be an assistant to an assistant. All right, what do we got here? We got level something 13. Do I have anything that's worth the fuck in here besides a bunch of dumbass shit? 9. Oh, wait. There's a 13. What is that? Can I compare this?
Alrighty then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
Wait a minute, what? I think there's a way to wear it on the outside, right? Maybe not. I don't remember. All right, we talked to her. Talk to you.
What happened to this place? Where do we go now?
Displaced refugees.
Where do we go now? Another refugee
Oh,
camp?
let's see who else we can talk to.
Are you going to be a
Not in the
problem?
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of
Yet.
prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though.
You
Okay.
are one
I give up.
funky chick.
Tell me.
I mean, you had me at eat me, but that's fine. Administrative, what? Want to speak to you about the exclusion zone. Earth Dictatorate Titus. And you are? Peg me, oh, nah, I'm good.
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now,
Pin me
the
down and
voice of
show
the
you how to be
displaced.
evasive.
That's what those in the order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet,
Mhm.
likely meant as a petulant slight. On
I
account, I
believe it.
object. Louder. More often than the rest.
That's what she normally says.
Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
Yeah? Well, what do you know? Troublemakers, noble calling. You don't care much for the order, do you? Yeah.
I was once considered quite the up-and-comer in the Department of Invasive Marketing.
Up-and-comer is right.
Looked down on all the bottom-rungers and have-nots. Then I came here and became one. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone,
Whoa, now.
if you'll
Hold on.
excuse me.
Whoa. Hold on here, lady. How are things around the camp?
Vexing. We're
Oh.
at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their predictions. Not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves unless an equation tells them
damn.
to.
I mean, I don't want to make an equation to wipe myself. That sounds horrible.
Oh, so that's how it is. You're the mediator that was foretold. Am I right? The Order wants us to believe that a catastrophe is coming to the exclusion zone at any second. Why? Because math told them so. Screw their predictions. We have people displaced by war and disaster in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
I predict you and me in a tent, but what do you think, huh? How's this, respect the rules, people looking after you. You're right. It makes no sense.
Am I supposed to fall on my knees and thank the Order because something bad may or may
no.
not happen? Sorry. Not convinced. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. What does the administrant want? To shut me up? To discredit me?
I predict and probably mathematically figure there's a high percentage rate. Probably like to be choked. Don't ask me. I'm just calling it. I'm looking at what I have here on the cards. I'm laying them out. But you probably like that. I don't know. You give me that vibe. Supposed to get a lay of hand and negotiate terms of peace. She didn't use those words, but yes.
I don't know what the administrant's game is, but call me intrigued. Best thing you can do is introduce yourself around camp. See why we need the exclusion zones open.
I mean, there's lots of things open here. Love Bethesda games because they're a big yap fest. I mean, even when we did Octopath Traveler, there's a lot of yapping in that one too, right? But yeah, these ones are full of yapping. All day, every day. I already asked around the camp, aren't you going to offer me a bribe to rule?
Huh. I didn't realize we were negotiating.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
A little
You'll
ass
get your little
grabbing.
bribe once you rule in my favor. Just don't let me down.
Why'd you do that with your hands? That was weird.
Stranger?
Stranger? I thought we knew each other. Hold on there. Oh, well. Oh, shit. Enough to where I broke the game. Excuse me. I'll see you in a hot minute there, sweet cheeks.
What happened to this place?
Do we...
Calculating the... Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but
oh, I don't know about that.
I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
Huh. What if I promise not to take too much of your time? Wink, wink.
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
What do you got for me? You seem fairly in the know.
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make.
Bodily noises?
More than any other member of the order here,
Flatulence, you
with
say?
Non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures,
Or is it the other way?
including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Really? Please do tell me the rest of the details. Haven't told me anything about the situation here. Wait, that's what you've been helping displace here?
Oh dear, I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Razzle-dazzle. Well, how about you razzle-dazzle me? What's the percentage of you and me doing the horizontal monster mash? Just kidding. Don't answer that. Yeah, I'll enlighten myself. Takes a hit. What? Takes a hit out of my pen. You're like, what's up, baby? What you got going on? He's like, let me mathematically kick you in the crotch. Is that fine? So you think we have two different ideas of what constitutes practical advice?
Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Whew. She straight fucking nailed it. He's like, oh, you fucking dumbass.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions.
Yeah, that's no soup.
It could use a little
Are you in the bathroom?
Music, entertainment, news, and product placement.
Can I crawl down this little hole? I can crawl down here. I wonder if I needed to like sneak in or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can hardly express the extent.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle.
Whoa, who gave you the black eye?
Refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Who needs her ass kicked?
Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenburg. Happens a
Bill
lot.
Stinkwater.
People here need more room
the
to
third.
breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
You can tell me. Who hurt you? Saying that as you show the plate of dead space rat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like, I make a great stew. I'm like, bullshit.
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle.
I did.
Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
I was like, it'd be bullshit to wear those giant rubber gloves you're wearing. You ever try to wash dishes with them goofy rubber gloves on? Like the big ones, the thick ones? Try fucking doing anything else with that thing is ridiculous. I would not wear that garbage.
They're doing something, which is better than nothing, but not by much.
Okay. I'm going to save it and steal some more shit because I can. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Even notice I'm over here? It's so easy to steal shit in this game. Let's see. Yeah, nobody seems to give a shit that you steal stuff in this game. Wait a minute. Oh, that's just him. I'm like, who the fuck? Huh. Who else is in the area? Oh, there's another guy up there.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Basking in the knowledge.
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers.
He just gets the cliff
so
notes.
Perhaps you were
That's the thing
alluded to
anymore.
in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
Is this an interrogation? I hate those big yellow gloves. I'd touch soggy food with my bare hand. Yeah, the goofy like rubber gloves. I don't know how these people fucking do anything with those things on. Mentioned you had a good experience.
I'll say, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
Good deal.
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback.
Intuition?
A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers. I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So I guess them prognostications work well enough.
Yeah, so you just kind of befumble and guess your way through it. I got you. They helped you?
You did catch the part I said they saved my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, you know? Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud.
I think you're complaining.
My latest POP's long enough already.
You got something long enough, you fucking... You just hanging out in this old cargo thing? Getting on a box? Or what do you got going on over here, buddy? Oh. I didn't realize I had like a little pink glowy thing on my back. Is that always on? Yeah, I guess so. Huh. I think it's funny how Bethesda characters will say the craziest thing with greatest face. Yeah, like some crazy shit, and they're just like, "Oh, you didn't know? Oh yeah, I murdered them and ate their face." And you're like, but they're just like saying it casually. Oh, he can turn invisible when he's sneaking. Look at that sneaky bastard. Wow. What a guy. I mean, who's gonna stop me? I'm back here. I don't even know why it's considered stealing. Oh, because it's the camp back here. Oh, yeah, that's why. Shit, I don't know. They're thinking they're sleeping bags? Do. I need to turn up the music a little bit. Can you guys even hear it? Dude, it's at 75%. Do 80. Yeah, the music is fine. Is it better when it's up a little louder, or can I turn it back down? Let me know.
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of order.
Ah, I banged him up real good for you, didn't I?
You got a black eye, too.
I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago.
I got you.
You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
You guys are fighting over who kicked each other's ass the hardest?
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... what does she call it? Oh, yeah.
Outfit?
Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borst loaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Sure.
My noggin sure is sore.
Film Grandma sent you.
This location is inhabited
Appreciate
with
you looking out for
individuals
our
classified as unscrupulous, maintain scrutiny over personal finances.
You're unscrupulous. Do. Bastilda, whose mother would name their kid that? I have no idea. That's a good question,
You
though.
got business? No? Move on.
Why are you so crying over here? If I had a few spare bits, it'd make my business. Oh, wait, I do. All my business is the business of Earth Directors. Stand aside in the name of freedom.
You the fixer-lyncher aide to Agent Galloway?
Yeah.
Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
But this is why in any Bethesda game or even Obsidian, always get your lockpick, hacking, and speech all the way up, and you'll make your way through the games fairly easy because you can talk your way out of anything or talk your way into things.
Hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes?
Sure, your hair matches
Agent
your
Galloway is
coat
slightly less
patch
trustful
things.
than most feral canids. So winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
Can I persuade you into stuff? Or just shoot anything that's breathing? I mean, that works too. If your wares are so good, where are you operating with that out of a refugee camp?
It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide.
Yeah, but do you have money for it?
Sub Rosa delivers, at only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
Maybe all of the above? You got some guts?
Why, I thank you. Takes a unique sort to appreciate the finer points of illegal smuggling.
I thought she almost said rearrange guts, but I don't know where that was going. Ooh.
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war, and maybe expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting. But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
Lots of things go dry around you, I bet, but you never know.
Feast thine eyes on the merchandise.
What do you got? Garbage? Looks like all fucking garbage.
Inflammation.
I swear there's a way just to wear stuff.
Flatulation. Lumbago.
Flatulation?
Scrum pox.
No.
Imbalanced humors. Dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing.
Mammy.
Insomnia.
Greetings. What can I help you with?
Are you the other girl's
Let me guess.
sister?
Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or
Hanging
you're
britches,
dealing
huh?
with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
I got some air for you. It's pretty satisfying passing a speech tech, and that makes me feel like a 1,000 IQ gamer. Yeah, when you're like, it's impossible to pass this check, and then you get it, and you're like, yes! And that feeling like in Fallout when you got the cha-ching thing when like went off when you actually passed the deals, the checks. It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense?
Yeah, they're idiots.
That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to
You don't say.
fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
Well, do they fight using stand-ins like Mannix?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah, this guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I don't know. How do you want to help me? You ask about the situation in camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a cicanid to feed.
Oh.
Go on. Don't make me call Mapother and Mudge over. They don't like no fighting for free.
Yeah, I'll kick both their asses.
You've nothing to fear from me, friend. Honor among thieves and all that.
Well, I mean, how did he know I'm with you? Stealing shit.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
See what else we got. Excuse me, are you a jackass?
No reason to reason with you.
I'll take that as a yes.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Uh-oh, they know I was there stealing shit.
Right. Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Auntie's Choice.
Easy, friend. We're all in this together.
You just keep your distance.
Guys are all a bunch of scumbags.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Good lord. Good news, everyone. Doc Hollis Beardley asked me to bring you some medicine. Unless you're the sickest person alive.
Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
What an asshole. What's it worth to you, dude?
Well, ain't this healthcare in a nutshell? If it's bits you want, you can partake of what I scrounged together on account of folks taking pity on me. You have my gratitude, stranger.
Fair enough.
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends. You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Yeah, I knew you were full of shit. Had a feeling.
Thus, and then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
Do your glasses bother you that you could look right over the rims, or that's just a thing?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration.
The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the crabble patties are made, as it were.
Crabble patties?
That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
Do you got the crabble patty formula? The secret formula?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions.
Lots of queries
Though perhaps
going
due to
on
my
around
central
here.
location, 89.74% of the time, I am
quarries?
simply asked for directions.
Queries? Well, quarries? I don't know. But the other 10% of the time you're asking if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical
You're sucking
jump
up
correlated to residents
14.2% of my
within
air,
Matriarch's
kid. Get the hell
mercy
out of here.
Has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Is that Matthew Broderick? Kind of sounded like him. Just shoot your eye out with that, kid. Most people need more medicine and water to be happy. Better to have shelter than be eaten by reptidons. Checkmate.
By quite a healthy statistical margin, yes. We nurture the body while we minister to the mind. We organize. We adapt. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time. Then back to it I shall get.
Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you were some help.
How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see a friendly face around Matriarch's mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist.
You sound like you don't match your character, but I don't know. You never know. I'm seeking medical specialist. You're a taxidermist?
You are talking to the first prize winner at the Stuffed Ursapod Club 2 years consecutive.
And chili
But something
cook-off.
tells me you didn't come to talk shop. What's this about, Agent? Am I in trouble?
Yep. You were born with trouble.
What? Me? No. Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
You might be. You can sew them back up.
Am I supposed to find that encouraging? Have it your way, then. I know when I'm being voluntold. But you better make it worth my while. Before I agree
That's
to
a good
anything,
one.
I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve.
That's some funny shit and voluntold. Stop calling them sleeves and you got a deal.
I used to source all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so
I don't even think
watch
you're
yourself.
in business.
Fresh being the operative word. My thanks, stranger.
Who else is around this camp?
If we factor for random elements,
Is that the guy with the
offsetting
suit?
certain key
There is an
variables,
art to cooking.
upsetting the
Yep.
Alas,
apple
I am
cart,
a man of
as it were,
science,
we
not
start to grasp algorithmic dissonance.
Algorithmic.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was? Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it
Maybe?
was?
I wish. Between the invaders,
Keep your behavior
order
within
defecting,
acceptable
there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about
Put her
now.
back in the can, man.
You there! Cease rifling in your colleagues'
paradigm
pockets or else!
Is a
And you,
self-centered
no
derivative
jostling!
take
I...
on the grand plan.
Oh, forget it.
That's how little the Protectorate respects
What?
your intellect.
Was he talking to me? For me stealing shit? Oh, I can fix things. I forgot about that. Look up your own bounty. Huh. I forgot you can get bounties on yourself. there's shit here, but I always save it beforehand because I never want to get caught. Do. So go on, what you been up to? What's everybody been up to tonight? That's watching right now. You guys having a good night? Something vodka, you hear that?
Since the schism, the protector
Where do we go now?
The skiddly-dism.
I could use a break from fighting injustice.
Yeah? Oh, wait, did she already figure that out? What's this? On the trail of a traitor. Automechanical doctor? Flippity, jippity, bippity doo. It's okay, I'll save one character say something so I could shoot them. I mean, fair enough. That's a pretty good way of doing that.
Auntie's Choice Chum
That's
Bar
funny.
is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leaves.
Slap it up, bap it up, smack it up. Power bomb in the couch.
Including but not limited to tails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, banana
Hey,
peels, and
nice.
tobacco husks for the
Steal whatever's in that. There's nothing in that.
crunchy and
Never mind.
chewy.
Holy dead.
And buy an extra bar to
Whatever's in
share
that
with
thing.
a chum.
Yes, well, enough of
Here's the chum bucket.
Warning, this artificial unit is in existential peril.
Uh-huh.
Searching for navigation data back to Matriarch's Mercy. No result. Error. Navigation systems offline.
Damn, you were hardcore.
This unit is not programmed to respond to order prognostication. It is not a medical specialist. It is a specialized tool of medicine.
Uh-huh. Oh, damn, I need to hack him, but it needs 5. So I can't hack his ass. Oh, fuck, don't take me all the way over here.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free
All the
Arcadia.
news fit for listening.
Under only one circumstance will Wireless Free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition
Engaging combat protocol.
juicy rumor from protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt
There more of you
is
dead
sovereign
fuckers
is
around
missing
here?
action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view.
Leader of
Smoking
thoughts.
station. What's the story
E-girls
here?
that like a good
We
spanking.
see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shin.
Feel like a rube believing all the Aether Wave chatter about how quick, easy, and profitable this would be. I'm all tuckered out.
Why don't you guys fucking kill that one bug guy that was here? What kind of bullshit is this? My first time seeing you shoot something in this game. What? I've been shooting plenty of things. Were you not in here earlier when I was fighting the shit out of stuff?
Personnel detected among nearby group of persons in need of medical personnel.
are melting.
Why are
I'm melting. I'm melting.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area
Here's
of
gonna do a lot
operation
of
right
talking.
after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
Yes. Careful, the order didn't do this. But I can make sure they'll do the next one. The order sent me a help gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that?
I know that for a fact because the Order of Abbot sent me as a missionary.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I
Your mama?
suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
I want your contract, or contact your superiors.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long.
That's fair. But I'm gonna take it to make it happen. If you're gonna help me, then yeah, maybe I'll help you. You've got quite a mess.
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't
should
admit
shoot
this
all
kind
these
of
people.
weakness. It's bad practice, but I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful.
The
Lately,
big
my luck's
squeeze.
been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
Uh-huh. Badly on you?
Well, who else should I be worried about? Do you have any idea how abysmal that's going to look on my next employment review? You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you. See? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
This guy's kind of an asshole, huh? He is so sassy. Only takes bits to solve this issue. I could do you some favors. What kind of jobs you need done?
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with Zyranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it. Her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half.
Trying to figure out what that
and then
symbol
I'll
on the
send your
chest is.
message.
Looks like an apple inside of something else. An option. You need a set a whole mess done. What else you got?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
Oh, really? Already on it. Should be handled soon. Anything else you need?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual,
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, we were talking about that.
carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
I already did that. Already taken care of, dude.
How did you know its name? And taken care of? But it's resolved.
Yeah, I was right there, dude.
Wonderful. I had no idea how to even approach the issue. And as for your message, well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives.
There you go, asshole.
All right, I'll send it. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me. Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
I'd have never left, you shit ass.
Then why by law are you bothering me now? Come back with a benefit to me or not at all.
Boy, guy is an asshat, huh?
I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in gold.
Oh, welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Too bad all that glitters here is fool's
Actually, we need to figure out what else is on this map. We got something over here.
A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors.
And something here.
Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the wimwams.
Like the road is here.
I wasn't contractually obligated. But let's cut.
I'll probably do this one last thing and call it good for the night. But go on, I'm glad you're here and everybody else is watching right now. Things change quite a bit when I move in between playing different games, so.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed. Got a bad feel about this line, hon.
Huh.
Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming.
Why does that guy
all this
look
way
familiar?
just to catch a bullet on the cover.
Looks kind of familiar and I don't know why.
Some breeds hurl sticky silk globs. You know what?
Store stuff.
Need to track one of these
You worry
fuckers
too
down.
much,
Let's
my
get the
dear.
gist.
Even the Protector isn't much.
Security team spotted one nearby.
Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Yeah, way different crowds when switching games. Yeah, it all depends on what we're doing.
Engaging hostile life forms.
In due time, I'm unready.
Damn, spiders are getting all buck wild.
Nastiest case scenario.
Not ready. Please try again later.
Now, fire most sloppily.
Yeah, I like the fire sloppily, whatever you just said. So shut your face hole. I do what I want, and when I do it with grace and something else I was gonna say because I was looking down at this giant ass hole. Nah, that's not gonna work for me. Like there'll be a different crowd I was thinking Gohan of other folks that'll come in when I play, let's say Dragon Quest, or if we get to Final Fantasy IX or something like that. Damn, I can't go all the way down there. That fucking sucks.
Keep your chin up. Next time
On Timeline. Ooh, what's over here? Do you mind whenever you switch games and viewer counts drop? Not really. I play these games for me mostly, but whoever stops in wants to hang out. I mean, it's, you know, especially when you're here or whoever, you know, it don't matter. No, I already know certain games that people, you know, when they show up for or whatever have you. What's up, Jay? Thanks for the gift, by the way. You didn't have to do that, friendo. But as for, yeah, for viewer counts, it doesn't really bother me much. I mean, I already know unless you're, you know, like super famous or whatever have you. So, Octopath Remake. Yeah, it's the 3D version in space. Are you still playing Octopath? How's that treating you, man? Still enjoying it? Having a good time? Actually, you should probably turn the radio down just a little bit. I don't want to get caught by what happens is copyright will get me or whatever. If it hasn't already got it. But yeah, what you up to, Jay? Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of Outer Worlds 2 here. I'm finally getting to some other games that I've been slacking. Eventually get it to Expedition 33, Resident Evil 9, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3, the 2D, 3D remakes. Yeah, all kinds of shit I gotta get back to. Unspeakable dangers. Octopath Traveler Steampunk Space Odyssey. There it is. Now you know what we're talking about.
Hello?
Huh?
Someone there?
Hello?
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zyranium Manufactory VII presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Shit. Your facility launched attack on any choice. Let me in before they reciprocate.
Wait, you have a writ? From
Yeah.
the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Métadier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
What's that? I made it halfway through the first one and just couldn't finish the game. Oh, this game? Oh, the second one too? Like when he was talking through that, it kind of made him sound like he was on old time radio. Does it sound like I'm on old time radio? It's kind of crazy, right? When you're talking through like a toilet paper tube roll.
Yes, right over here. You're
What's
not
up,
getting
Chief?
down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone.
I know that voice
whilst
actor.
We're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh,
Nice.
And I see you have a protectorate arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
That's cool how he does that when he reacts to stuff. That shit's awesome. You can check my papers, my teams, my business, like it or not. Sure waste my time. But my team's my business, like it or not.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
This guy. Are you still the same person from the first? I don't think I transferred him over because I don't think I beat the first one. I don't remember if I did or not. It's been a long time. Or at least 3 or 4 months, whatever it was, when I said I played this. So I can't remember if I transferred over my character or not from that. And it's been a long time since I played the first one. So I don't know. I lose track of so much shit. But if it's not, then it's probably pretty close to what my character would have been.
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zyranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
You don't say. Transport pod, huh?
Though functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material.
You guys too
Fortunately,
punctual.
we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not somehow
Kicked your
seized
ass?
control of the manufactory operations.
So you're a loser and you didn't get the job done. Gotcha. Huh.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
You don't say. Everything about this seems suspicious.
An
Sus.
understandable perspective. I fear I must concur. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Yeah, thanks, Big Chief. Always appreciate it. Can I steal this? No, because right in his fucking face. Can I steal this? I mean, their backs are both turned. Let's see if we can get away with it. Can't believe it. Oh, I wonder if I could steal a shit behind him. Fuck. It's like right there. I bet I could do it. I just don't want to chance it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or
Sure.
good night.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zyranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so hello, layperson.
Hello. Hello.
Following the cravenly untoward attack on outpost opportunity,
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
I do what I want when I want. Shut the hell up. Let's see. Lie, stage whisper sent me. Sure.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge.
They didn't even give him a name. Just said he's some kind of an assistant. Is this where the cargo pod used to?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zyranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened.
Because
I
we're
ran
all
a systems audit on the launch sequence
intellectual
afterwards.
idiots.
Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
I bet you can't see fucking shit out of that thing. Feels their whole room or home must have been the wind. Like, there's no furniture in our house. Where the fuck did the sofa go? And where's the dog?
A transport pod full of Zyranium was fired from here at Outpost Opportunity. It subsequently exploded in spectacular fashion.
You don't say. You didn't say anything?
Terminal input functions down below in operations. The low-ranking scientist who launched the pod is inside. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Regrettably? Sure.
Hello.
Hello, why I steal more shit? Do you mind?
Come here often.
That's one way to become the
This
center.
unit.
Oh,
Our
whoa.
banter.
I didn't even see you. Is that a key? Come on, guy. Damn.
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just look at this mess. That explosion.
Well, running a manufactory must require
An explosion. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us long, Gohan. I mean, I'm not sure what your big plans were, but better get through some of these games.
Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately. Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
Oh, I believe it.
I believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in
A
charge.
doodadly doo doo doo.
Sure you didn't do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at once. Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Full release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy.
Hold on a second, dudes.
Falderall,
All right. Most trusted name indubitably. Let's see how this goes, then we'll probably call it a night.
Moving on. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat.
They took over.
Uh-huh. Can I steal your hide?
Anti the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Anti's inspirational origins. The other day, I
Hi, buddy. Oh.
on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market.
As long as I'm not detected, I should be good.
Do it yourself.
Things have been a mite haywire.
A little haywire here and a little...
Yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
Did you cut your hair with a lightsaber? What do you got going on here?
A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her.
No
a spy
shit.
Or
Nice earrings, though.
No doubt. A sleeper
Her
agent from
earrings
one
light
of
up.
those
It's
secret
pretty
enemy
sweet.
programs you're always hearing about.
Duly noted. Now stand aside. I'll take it from here.
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her.
You lie. She locked herself in the
Two are dead
bathroom.
already. Poor Jacobs.
Whenever I
lost a
cut
hand
my
trying
own
to
hair as
pry
a
free
kid.
the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment
The
from in
bowl was
there.
sideways when I had it on my
I
head.
implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
I cut it at an angle instead of straight across. But maybe that's a better look to go kind of like that, so it gives it that messy look. Looks like a Backstreet Boy more than anything, right? Got like the Nick Cannon look, whatever his name is. Is it Nick? No, not Nick Cannon. What the hell am I talking about? What is his name? Nick something. He's a younger brother, right? Anyway, boy band, shut up. They probably need to investigate a bit before murdering anyone.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Actually, she kind of looks more like a 90s, like, musical artist.
Apologies. This
Yeah, like a sad album out.
is functioning
So close to my heart. Ooh. Humbody, 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 hundiddly da, doodly dee doo. Break it down, suckers. Got some good like musical numbers or something up in here. Hey! Ooh, party upgrades, huh?
One more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
if all else
how do I...
kill the bastards.
Can't remember...
They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's
to make some of the add-ons to the other characters. Short rounds, huh? 80. Dock Rod. How much can we make of this shit, huh? Be our guest, be our guest. Doo, doo, doo. Have you accepted any flaws yet? Fuck no, I ain't doing that crazy ass shit. They bothered the hell out of me with the flaws. Like, we noticed you used too many items. Would you like to have your legs broken? You have to crawl across broken glass just to use items? And you're like, no. Not at all, in any shape or form.
my corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end.
Pretty funny, though.
And she quickly penned an invoice for her time. And smiling, she said,
Oh, there's one right there. Speak of the devil. What's this one? Your self-reliance has made you an outcast. Vendors are less eager to sell to you. Prices are increased, but you gain a chance to receive double resources when you break down items. Fuck no. I don't want these guys. I mean, I get the flaws because it makes more sense if you want to be
Have an intellectually stimulating
like a
day.
human flaw. Ooh, can we steal this shit? Hell yeah, we're gonna steal it up.
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet.
Isn't there a flaw for not accepting any flaw or thing of the first game? I don't know. Let's look it up. Let's see. A flaw if you don't accept any flaws in Outer Worlds 2. No, there is no inherent flaw or penalty for refusing to accept character flaws in Outer Worlds 2. You can play through the entire game without accepting any, allowing you to avoid negative stat effects. However, by rejecting them, you lose an opportunity to gain extra perk points and unique beneficial passive bonuses that come with accepting a flaw. Nah, I'm good. Sit tight.
Failed to see the point. But
Sit tight, little lady. Yeah, no, I'm good. There's somebody over here I can talk to?
Cause trouble, and I will try not to deviate from the norm.
Yeah, I'll try not to deviate from the norm.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Varachnid's Caliceri? Sorry to cut you off, but I'm encumbered with various concerns of the existential variety.
Uh-huh.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Lovely day indeed.
Too Don't bother conversating
Not in the
unless
mood for
you're
a
prepared
random
to cite your
interaction.
sources.
Thank you.
Of course,
You can't see shit out of the
You
thing.
think those Alva's been here for investigating how many years?
Factor said
No
that
reason
reason
to reason
just
with you. Blend it
we
in
don't
with
wrap
the
this up
scenery
soon.
somehow.
We'll have consumers into our brain cases.
Oh, there's blood in here. And dead people. In case your determination of the body's state and location appears, the initiate was forced to fire on the other who turned and shot him. Oh. At least he had some chocolate yummies.
Oh, hello. A visitor. And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth
Oh, yeah?
Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Could that be a Protectorate Arbiter?
Yeah,
And
he's
someone
here.
else? Oh, my. That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Yeah, I don't think they see it that way. I think their flaw system is pretty unique. I kind of wish it was forced upon you. Jeez, Gohan. Yeah, screw that. That would actually piss me off if it was. They steal all my damn stats and like make me get fucked up. But I get it. It would make sense. So I wonder if you can just make a character that way too. I mean, to find out who caused the explosion. I mean, how could you tell them from Earth Directorate?
I expect few in the Order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not very taxing. Others prefer calculations in their spare time. I have my stories. Between launches, I enjoyed serials, 2-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy, even if they are considered contraband. And
Wow.
you decidedly share their upright bearing. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help.
I'm trying to figure out what her little light bulb thing says on the side. Eagerness and good timing are calling cards. We have this mess sorted out in no time. That be the Space Ranger part? Damn. Let's see. All I care about is finding out who launched the attack. I inspected the bodies.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. I didn't mean that to happen. They came at me, weapons drawn. My old training just took over. You see, years ago, I attended an introductory course at the Physical Education Center.
You have the Force, like in Star
earned
Wars?
top marks.
Huh.
I hate to speak poorly of management, but we work folk around the manufactory consider the proctor something of a petty bureaucrat, dear.
Yeah?
I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control. Well, you know the type, surely.
Yeah, I guess so. So I'm inclined to believe you. What then?
Dear me, I wish I knew. But, actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there.
You didn't even do anything.
I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
You seem a little nut jobby, but okay. I'll do that and you'll come out. Says you might blow this place up.
If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough?
No.
Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Yeah, I don't trust her at all. She seems kind of nut jobby, like I said. Probably nuttier than squirrel poop, but what do you do? What's in here? Is this her office? Where Bethesda City and NPCs are so lazy. Yeah, they want you to do all the damn work. Sucks. Could you run here and do this and then run here and do that? That's the whole point of the game, though, on top of it, so doesn't surprise me. Wait a minute.
Investigator?
If the door's unlocked, then what's the fucking problem? Huh. Get that jazz number out, baby. Being sealed.
You appear to present a low probability of risk. Please don't invalidate my calculations.
Low level risk, baby? You have no idea.
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
You guys are in for a fun treat if you think that's how I am. I like to play nice for a little while.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
May the plan guide you.
Glad those not skilled at math can fulfill some other function. I only question them being in roles of significant authority.
Shooting you all would be a good
Always
deal.
account for standard deviation.
Oh yeah. What? Would you quit getting mad at me for stealing stuff? Good lord, I know you're an arbiter, but man. Backup records. Lick paper? Trade is dumb.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters.
So I must be too stupid to read that?
Is wireless free Arcadia.
Hi, my name's Jared. I'm 19. I never learned how to fucking read. Isn't that nice? Zippity doo dong, zippity. Their NPC can be like, can you do the job that I was paid to do? I can't do it because the item isn't in my hand. All right. Launch records. Wait a minute, they're expunged? Please review backup physical records. Oh, someone erased all the shit. Not cool, Jeebus. Where the fuck is the backups?
Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in morale management. Dress codes for everyone.
Sealed away.
No shoes, no smock,
No service.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
For your new role as executive drainage manager.
Hey lady, all that shit is gone.
May the plan favor us against long odds. Do so appreciate your help, dear.
Too microscopic for Auntie's management. I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter
May all your endeavors add to
Wait a minute, is it up
equation.
top?
Only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of cysty bits bags.
I'll tell you what though, guys,
Now
I'm
you're the
fucking
assistant
tired
who's
as shit.
And that's enough negative reinforcement for now.
Been a long day.
Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now.
Okay. Wait a minute, physical records.
Now for something a little different.
Backup physical records?
If not thematically.
Where the fuck are they at? Oh, am I too stupid? Consists of a number of instructions. That was what I'm looking at. Entry shows a directed outpost. Yeah, now you guys duck. Good job. You couple of dinks. All right, dudes. Let's finish this one last thing and see what happens.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by them now.
Looking for big fruity flavor and want the reliability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm with purple berry tequila.
Take a ride on the big purple red, whatever the fuck he said, worm? Steal here, steal that there, steal it anywhere, steal it in your underwear. Steal it wherever you may be provided. Uh-oh.
Our Earth Directorate.
Uh-oh. Shit's gonna go sideways.
Hello, I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's Choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
I bet. Least realistic thing about this game is that they would still print books. Yeah, it's weird. I don't think they'd have paper like deal on these other planets, but then all this shit in the background is just wacky and weird anyway. Unexpectedly cordial.
The factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here. And I have...
Your eyes went
deemed it
sideways.
wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians.
Almost sounds like Bathier
from
from
the truth of any hypothesis based
Final
on
Fantasy
evidence.
12.
The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Let's find out. Actor that voiced Bathier. F12 voiced a character in Outer Worlds 2. Gideon Emery, the voice actor for Bathier in 12, has not been confirmed to voice a character in Outer Worlds 2, even though prolific voice actor in gaming includes roles in Destiny 2, Dragon Age 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's no record of him in Outer Worlds 2. Damn. Well, he sounds very similar, at least. But if you're secretly spying for somebody, then now I got my eye on you.
You suspect me somehow? One must keep one's eyes wide open in such times, I suppose. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
You're all guilty. So you fired the payload at Outpost Opportunity, and paper smelled weird, though.
I suppose the data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear, presumably by some difficult-to-discern chemical means. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
Do you mod your games whenever playing an older game? Depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Most of the time I don't. I play it as is, or I'll add like whatever features. So, like Final Fantasy VIII, for instance, we did the remaster. I was able to speed up time, do a few other things. But like I don't physically add things unless it like helps the game out. But then it changes the aesthetic. Like look at Final Fantasy VII is a good example. When people put the up-res graphics on it and all the other HD packs and stuff to make it look better. I mean, look at Skyrim's another perfect example. There's a guy that put like 50,000 mods or something on it. It was crazy, but made it look like 4K or 8K gaming, like glorious Unreal Engine like 5, and yeah, there's some really cool shit, but you have to be really dedicated to do stuff like that. But most of the time I don't mod a whole lot, but if it helps the game out any, I will. So it doesn't tell us who's responsible.
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zyranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Sure. Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zyranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
You better believe it. Sometimes I mod the game to perform better, and sometimes make it better. That's about it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I am. We're very close in that aspect. That's all, and then I should get going. Still can't tell if you're lying or not, Ava, but I guess I'll play along. Before we continue further, I'd like to know more about who I'm working with.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Fair enough. What a guy. All that blood on the floor and everything else. Looks like a good time. All right, my dudes. Thanks for watching tonight's stream. We're getting our way through Octopath. I almost said it because I played for 150 hours. Outer Worlds 2. It doesn't help that it's an O sound as well. But yeah, if you're watching over on TikTok, thanks for all the likes, comments, follows, everything else in between. Thanks for the gifts. You do not have to send them, but I always appreciate it when you do. If you guys want to do the join the Discord, I usually have everything on my socials, and you should be able to find it through whatever means you guys are watching. Say hi in the general chat, it'd be great. But we also do a top liker of the stream, so if you guys are tapping away on the screen on TikTok right now, I do try to make sure you guys are noticed in our Discord. So let's see who the top liker of the stream tonight is, which is, I'm assuming, probably Gohan. And it is. It's Gohan, Jay, Lady Luck, and Joe Liver. So, yo mama. Yeah, thanks for sticking with it and hanging out, buddy. Good time. You are, I'm looking at top likers of the stream. I think you stole it back. You had the crown, or somebody else had it before. Jesse and you both did. It was Danny stole it from you for a hot minute, so that's awesome. Let's see if I can get operations, baby. Crazy. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, guys. Appreciate you. If you are watching over on YouTube, go ahead and give a like, comment, and subscribe wherever you can. Subs are always great. But go over underneath the live tab and hit the like button on the stream if you liked Outer Worlds 2, if you like Outer Worlds 1. What do you think of the Outer Worlds game or Obsidian in general? Do you like Fallout New Vegas? Whatever have you. Leave some comments down below. If you're watching over on Twitch, it deletes after 7 days, so check it out while you can. And if you're watching on Kick, it's 30 days. So anyways, we just got done with Octopath Traveler 0. Now we're working on Outer Worlds 2. We're going to continue on. We're probably going to end up here soon playing Resident Evil 9 and Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. So there we go. Expedition 33 and a bunch of other games. Glad I was able to carry the likes today on my back. My back hurts. Yeah, don't ever feel obligated to stop in if you don't want to stick around the whole night, Gohan. But I always appreciate when you do come say hi. Like I was saying earlier, with people that come in and out of the stream, depending on which games I play, it does differ. So like if it seems kind of quiet in here, it's because I'm playing Outer Worlds 2. Not a lot of people care to hang out or watch the game that much for Outer Worlds 2, so which is fine. I don't really mind. But we'll keep at it. So either way, don't ever feel obligated to hang out, but I'm always glad when you guys are. But anyways, no, I love seeing you stream, brother. It's my favorite pastime. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. I'm glad you always come in. We have some pretty good conversations. Looks like you and Lady Luck were having a good conversation too. And then when Jesse's here, too bad she didn't stop in tonight. Other than that, I'm sure I'll see her though. I'll see whoever else stops in later. But you take care of yourself, buddy. Good talking to you and everybody else that's watching tonight. And we'll see you in the next one, my dudes and dudettes. Peace.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when